Multiplication using a ratio table. A ratio table is a way to organize data into a predictive pattern in helping you solve a problem. So I have the array 4 times 5. But what I want to know is what is 9 times 5 without having to put out all my beads. And I don't know my facts very well, so how can I figure that out? So this is how a ratio table is organized. You have the row and then the total number. So if I only have one row of my array, I have how many beads? 5. If I have 2 of my rows, I then have 10. If I have 3, I have 15. Now, a ratio table really is not just a way to count up by skip counting. A ratio table should be using the multiplicative idea that for every new row, I get 5 new things. So after the kids have determined that pattern, which is really 1 row equals 5, I should be able to hop around and skip around and figure out what I do know, using the idea of doubling, halving, or combining of numbers. So I'm going to double my 3, which means if I had 6 rows, I would have double of what I have for only 3. So if I have 6 rows, that would be double of 15, which is 30. Well, if I double 6, I get 12, which is over my 9. So if I am looking for 9, I can also look at my ratio table and say, well, if I had 3 rows and I added 6 rows to that, I would have a total of 9 rows. If I do that, then the number of beads that I have in each row is also added together. So in my 3 rows, I would have 15. In my 6 rows, I would have 30. So together, in 9 rows, I would have 45. This allows me then to find what 9 times 5 is without knowing my quick fact of 9 times 5. Remember, the ratio table is not a count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sort of idea. The ratio table needs to be relying on the multiplicative idea that whatever your number of rows times the number of things in a row will give you the answer. And that can either be using your facts or using numbers that you already have. So another example is if I wanted to know 12 times 7. So in one of my rows, I know if I have one row, I have 12 things. So if I have 2 rows, I have 24 things, or that I double that. If I double 2, I get 4. So 4 is double the 2, double the 24 is 48. If I double the 4, I get 8. 48 doubled is 96, but that's too many because I only needed 7. So I can also think about 96 minus the 12 gives me 84. I could have added the 4 and the 2 together. It made 6, which would have given me 72, and then added one more set of 12 to give me my 7. The flexibility of the ratio table allows kids to use what they know to figure out what they don't know. So 12 times 7 is 84.